Oh, please tell me they're not going to go skinny dipping. Oh, dear, that's not going to end well.
I have done it when I've been drunk.
Yeah, but have you read that report about, like, the sea in Brighton?
The poo's going in.
Yes, it's full of shit. Hello, all.
Aye,
A couple there down the beach. They've been there for half an hour.
Yeah.
They've been, I don't know, almost, I don't know, having sex or I don't know.
Having sex?
Probably.
Guys! Guys!
Hello.
I don't know what you're up to down here, but it's not very appropriate. I suggest you get a hotel room or something. No more of that, please, because security are watching you and everyone can see you. It's another Friday night.
Hey. Super,
Video these bitches. Get down on the floor now.
That is a hulk of cake. Sensual dark chocolate. I think everyone knows almost like the rules of engagement on a Friday and Saturday night. When we go out with them, we've got a job to do, and that job is to make sure that everyone goes out, has fun, and then gets home safely. You got your seatbelt on?
Yes.
You sure? Because my driving is terrible.
Nope. It's on.
Right,
I'll put it on
good.
straight away. Safety first.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I am Brighton through and through. I've never lived anywhere else. My granddad owned the rock shop on the pier. I love this place. It turns people up to 11. Lovely, normal people turn to absolute bellends when they've had, like, too many wines.
I love Molly Malone.
I love Molly Malone's because I always end up going there at the time of the night where you just want to have a good old sing-along.
When you're drunk, though, you sound absolutely amazing.
And in the shower. I sound great.
I sound great in there.
I sound
I've had
great
some
in the
really good
shower.
concerts in there.
What do you sing in the shower?
A bit of Whitney.
What is Whitney Houston's favourite type of coordination?
Oh, I don't know.
Hand I.
Please get me out of this car. Why am I crewed with you tonight? Fucking hell.
Please, what's your emergency?
Hello, there's a man and he's screaming at people and I've just seen him shove someone. He's got a hood up, he's got a bottle of whiskey.
Bottle of whiskey.
He's attacked a big group of people apparently.
Okay.
What's this naughty man done?
He's been shouting and angry. He's trying to start fights or arguments with people. He's just been a pain in the arse. We will go and talk to him.
Oh, so he's just an angry man. BBC.
Oh,
Oh.
124. The mail is on the floor. Hi, folks.
Hey, guys.
Hiya. What's going on?
Why is he twisted up?
Just tried to assault you. Buddy, at the moment, you're under arrest for assault, all right? Sit up.
I've not done anything.
Okay. I'll sort them out in a second.
They hurt.
All right.
They embarrassed me. I ain't done nothing wrong to
Right,
anybody.
mate, if you don't listen to what I say,
I just
I
tried
can't
to get
help
into
you.
the club. He said, I'm not hurting anybody, bro. You're hurting me, bro.
Buddy.
If you want to get down,
No,
I'll
no,
go
no, no,
down.
get up, get
no,
up.
No.
What's he actually done? Just so we can figure out.
He was literally standing by the car. I was like, everyone surrounded me, what? And he literally towards me was like, what? With his bottle on his side. And then when he came that close enough, unfortunately, I had to take him to the floor.
So apparently he's approached the security guard with a bottle in his hand, offered him out for a
Yeah,
fight,
because I've got no one ever.
then taken him to the floor.
Your cuffs are hurting me.
Do you want to stand up?
You're hurting me, bro.
Right, stand up.
I haven't done anything wrong
Stand
to
up,
you.
Nick,
ready?
I'll sort your cuffs out if you stand up and listen to
I've
me.
not done anything.
Fine, you can stay there then.
Alright.
Is that his, is
That's
it?
the bottle that he tried to hit me.
Cool. I'll tell you what, do me a favour. Can you just
bin it.
Oh, you happy? Oh, just,
Get rid of it.
You want a bit?
Get rid of it. Empty it out, chuck it in the bin for us. Cheers, buddy. Is there a prison van that might be able to pop along just to give us a hand? Should we stand up?
Praise the Lord.
We're going to go this way, mate.
Praise the Lord.
For some people, you've got absolutely fuck all hope of getting through to them. There's just no way you're going to get there. If they're a bit of a dick when they're sober, they're going to be a real dick when they're drunk.
Oh, no. Time to get up.
Why you hurt me? Okay. Why you hurt me?
No, we get up. There we go.
You're dragging me down, though. How can I stand up?
People react in different ways and people try and play us. People try and lie about what's happened and they'll cry and they'll scream and they'll put up a real big act.
There you go. If you sit behind yourself, there's a seat. There you go. All right. Do you want to sit there or on the floor?
You can put me on the floor if you want.
No, I'm saying where do you want to sit?
Put me on the floor.
OK, I'm going to leave you there for a second.
Oh, what? Put me on the floor.
OK.
Why you throw me
Rock, paper, scissors, who
comes in the van?
You throw me on
It's 1, 2, 3, go. OK, go.
1, 2, 3,
I've
go.
not done anything to anyone.
Stay here, I'll go in.
Right, Manny's going to go up with you. I'm going to follow you up there. We're going.
Why you just...
Oh, you're going.
You're going.
Praise the Lord.
You're going to stand up and walk?
You're hurting me. You're
Well, if you stand up and walk, it's not going to hurt your wrists.
Stand on the mat for me.
Have I shown any resistance?
No. Well, you've been doing.
No. Thank you very much.
You've been doing some pass.
Why you throwing me? No. Why?
OK, mate.
There are certain things that get under my skin and wind me up. And you have to have some self-control at those points.
I can't believe you threw him on the floor about 8 times.
I know.
There's one point where he chopped one leg out in front of him. I thought he was like death dropping. Honestly.
Let's get sickening.
Oh my God.
He was quite the throbber, really, wasn't he?
I'm not drunk. The reason we've been called here, young man, is because you've got a half-empty bottle of JD that you tried to clump a security guard with.
I was like, yeah, and then he asked for his bottle back. Oh, it hurts my brain. It hurts my brain.
Let's see what it's like tonight. You guys all right? Yeah. Oh, are they play fighting? Yeah, it's fine. It is getting really busy now.
We go waft of cannabis?
Yeah, I can smell it as well. Oh, God, that's really strong.
No one weeing up against the wall?
When I went out recently with my friends, I was just like, oh, my God, everyone's at 18. I was like, this isn't for me anymore.
Yeah, you're not far off 18, are you?
Oh, Matthew. I've never liked night shifts. I can't sleep during the day. Being a parent to a 3-year-old, I'm just very tired, yeah. If I do night shifts, I am probably a zombie for a few days.
Do you know which way you need to go, sir?
Are you sure? I don't think you're going to be able to walk home, do you? As a mum, I feel like dealing with drunk people, it's like rounding up toddlers. It can be quite funny, but it can also be very frustrating.
He's had a skinful, isn't he?
Oh, dear me.
Hello.
Can you go to Kings Road Burger King? They've got 2 individuals got Section 35 and they're still not left. They've breached it now.
Right, OK.
Thank you.
Cool, no worries.
We've been flagged down at Kings Road Burger King. Apparently 2 people that are given Section 35s are still here. We're just going to go and check that out. Section 35s for us is so useful. It gives us that really good power to, to remove them from the city centre. I think I've only ever had a handful of people in all the years that have breached that because they're just too intoxicated to remember what he said to them or they just don't care. Hello. They should know better. Whereabouts are these guys?
This chap here with the rucksack is the father.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's a chap with crutches.
Hello. Were you given a 35 earlier?
I'm just getting some food.
I know, but what's your name?
I'm just getting some food.
I know, I need to know your name.
I don't need to tell you.
Yes, you do. You do need to tell me your details, or you'll be coming out.
I'm getting some chips.
Right, you need to calm down.
I'm being assaulted.
Right, what's your name?
Calm down.
Right,
being assaulted.
Right, let's go outside. Can you let go of him, please?
This is battery. I'm being battered.
Not battery, just come out.
Let's get out in a minute.
Sorry, excuse me, I didn't mean that. He held on to me. No, he held on to me. No, oh, please, no.
You are under arrest for assault PC. Do not tense your arm. You've hit me in the head, and at this point,
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
You are under arrest for assault police, okay?
I'm sorry about what happened. Please excuse me. I don't know what happened. I promise you, the last thing I would do would be...
Well, you've been a problem tonight, haven't you? And that's why we've been called again to this location.
That's not for my son.
Are you guys all right?
He's like headbutted me, basically.
Not deliberately.
He's saying it's not deliberately. You're fine. He says it's because he tripped over, but I'm not convinced at all. He said he tripped over, but I'm not buying it.
I think I've felt more vulnerable in the last few years. There are way more assaults on police than I've ever known.
What did you see?
I was holding him back.
Yeah.
I know what he's like.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I was bitten 2 years ago. All hell broke loose. She grabbed me by my stab vest, pulled me down to the floor, and as I tried to get up, she's latched onto my forearm like a dog and just refused to let go. And no one could get her off me.
Because I couldn't...
grabbed him again, and obviously you grabbed him as well.
Okay, cool.
I took some time away. I became very jumpy. I was never a jumpy person before, and now even 2 years later, that's never gone. And it's just been something I've had to learn to accept.
It's all going on, isn't it? It's all going on.
The rest of you because you breached Section 35.
I got strangled. I called the police for help.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm on the verge of crying. Okay?
Don't do that.
My dad had a work to do tonight. Okay. He was too drunk. I was looking after him. I'm the one who called the police. The person on the phone told me to stop crying. So I told her she was a cunt.
That's not very nice, is it?
They're tyrants. They're useless. I called the police for help and they're arresting me. Okay? They're tyrants. They're useless.
Why get yourself in that state?
Yeah, I've done this before. Hello.
Good morning.
I'm just going to sit down here, that's all. She's both fucking useless. What's the point in me moving? What's the point in moving when you show that?
I do feel over time there has been a lack of respect for the police because certain police forces have not performed well, or you get the sad cases of police officers, you know, offending, and that doesn't help either. It does make our job a hell of a lot harder.
Can I have some more chocolate soup, please?
Next.
Yeah, that's a bit thank you, mate.
All right, mate, time is 35 minutes past 4, all right? You're further under arrest possession of suspected class A. All right.
Some food, hot chocolate and a tea.
Hello all. On the outside, Brighton, absolutely fine. It's a magical place. But then once you start policing, you just think, my God.
I'm walking that direction, you twat!
What is going on?
Go that way then.
Shut up, you muppet! Don't start me for no reason!
Hey, mate.
Keep that guy away from me.
Well, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Good work.
I know. That's what I do. I've been a police officer for 2 and a bit years now. I used to be a landscape gardener. It's a very calm job, not much going on, a lot of manual labour. And now, in the thick of it, I don't want to alarm you, but my clutch is now sticking. I don't know what that means or why. I think I've stepped in something.
Ooh.
Walkabout's asking for the police.
Walkabout?
Juliet Charlie 115. Walkabout are requesting police on the night safe, so we're just going to head there now.
Guys, just so this Bell's we've kicked him out for intox. He's threatening us and being racist as well.
What's he saying?
Okay,
what's
I don't know what he's doing racist. He talked to my head doorman, he was being racist to him.
Oh, yeah? Are you one of the ones that he was abusive to?
Yeah, he
or?
told me to learn some English.
He said what?
Learn some English.
Learn some English?
Yeah.
Right, okay. What was he doing inside here?
He was kicked out for being, basically, was spitting on the floor, asking him not to. He got kicked out.
Okay, so it was lawful ejection?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was it?
Basically, yeah. And he stood there in the doorway refusing to move. And push out and got upset, basically.
Fantastic.
Learn some English and, yeah, for me to fuck off wherever I am from.
Are you particularly fussed by this, or you just want him to go?
Offended, but just go away.
Yeah?
Basically send him home if you can.
Okay. I think racism is still a huge problem. I've had it happen to me plenty of times now. Comments about your skin, about the job that you do, and even people like not wanting to touch you when you're trying to help someone out.
Mate, wait up.
Right, can we talk about you being racist and abusive?
Racist? What bit was racist? Can you repeat it?
Sorry?
Can you repeat the racist bit I was spitting?
Well, I'm speaking with you at the moment.
He's pushed me outside the premises.
What's happened is essentially a lawful ejection.
Can he start pushing me thinking, oh, I've got authority in that? That's not respectful, is it, though?
Okay.
So the other guy on the entrance knows he's fucking aggressive and all that, but no one's believing me because I'm a civilian, and he's the bastard, he's more authority.
You see racism from white people, black people. I remember another shift, this woman was mouthing off and then ended up calling me a coconut. That's not something that you want to hear. Racism in any of its forms is messed up.
What racism? I was like, oh, I said repeating English, I didn't understand what you said.
He's interpreted it that way. It may have just got confused. We can clear that up, but at the same time, at this point, what we could do is issue a Section 35, which basically is a dispersal order. It means to leave the area.
Yeah, but we want to enjoy our night.
I know you want to enjoy your night, but what I'm saying is, it probably ain't going to happen. I've got to go. I don't think I could listen to another minute of that bloke talk to me.
Is he crying or is he being sick? Lots of short dresses tonight, I've noticed. Dresses and skirt. Oh, no! There's some very questionable outfits right now. She looks like she's wearing her underwear and she's holding her boobs in. Oh!
Sussex Police, what's your emergency?
We have an old client. She's managed to pull the door open outside, and now she's rummaging other people's belongings. She's threatened security with physical harm.
She booted over a rubbish bin and then looked at me and said it will be you next.
Right, and I'll take description for her.
5859, medium build. So this is a male identifying as female.
They've got an ex-tenant that's been evicted from there a while ago, but she keeps returning. And it appears that she's got a disliking to female officers, and on occasion she's been quite inappropriate in things that she says and the actions that she does towards female officers. So,
Well, Matt, you're going to be doing a lot of the talking. This came in earlier, and she's just going back to all the hostels that she's been at before. Here we go.
oh, there.
Oh, blimey.
He basically tried to assault one of our members of staff.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. Can you just wait a minute? Huh?
Do you want to have a chat with this chap?
Yeah.
You all right? What's been going on tonight?
That's all.
Okay. Why were you evicted anyway?
Harassment.
Yeah.
So I've got no issues.
No, that's fair enough. It's just I think obviously staff have.
Excuse me, lady.
Chat to me. I want to try and sort you. I want to try and sort you out for tonight just to prevent these issues.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to these ladies because they're no offence, they're better looking than you.
Kind of think she should go in a van. She smells better in the sense of sorted herself.
Louisa's bringing the van, so...
Because you can't stay here.
Sometimes it is so tricky, making sure that everyone is safe. In some circumstances, it's about the vulnerable being protected from other vulnerable people. It's about protecting the staff and also the other residents in that hostel. Her stuff is everywhere, and she's just causing havoc.
Where's she supposed to be?
Nowhere. She got dragged out of here.
What bags do you want to take? Can't take all of it. Right, so this brown one.
Yeah.
So we need a plan, don't we? Because we can't leave you here.
Yeah, we need a plan.
You've got bail conditions not to be here, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, which you've breached.
Well, you could arrest me for it.
No, we're not arresting you for it.
Why?
Because we're not.
That's why.
Because we're not. We don't need to be going down that route. You don't want to be spending a night in a cell for no reason. No, you don't. With our repeat offenders, this can be a common theme. We can't be allowing that person just to come into custody for a bed for the night. We're not a hotel. But what we need to be doing, though, we need to be getting up and we need to be getting moving, don't we?
But no, it's move too.
Yeah, but you can't stay here.
That's just to go.
You know, it's one of those situations like, what do we do with her? So we just need her away from here. So we thought train station.
We don't want to drop you too far because in the morning we want you to be local, that you can try and sort your accommodation out.
What are you getting in the back for?
Well, because we don't have seats anywhere else. Your property's in the middle. All right, pop yourself down there.
I do feel sometimes that we are just patching it up and it's all just going to come back around again in maybe in a few days, a few hours. However, the way the system works, things aren't an instant fix. We'll take her out the area. Fingers crossed, that's the end of it tonight. Just call us if it changes. OK? All right, no worries.
Take care.
Thank you. Oh. Why did I come back to work night shifts? Tell me. Do tell me.
Is there a van able to transport your please for BTT from Brighton train station?
Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, received, thank you.
They nicked her?
Must have done.
We just knew it, didn't we? We just knew it.
In custody, it doesn't say what for though.
I reckon she's done something to get nicked. It's going to be public order or she's damaged something to get arrested. Oh, dear.
Good evening. Okay.
She was arrested for public indecency.
No, I was arrested for being incontinent. There's a big difference.
Has just urinated on the floor.
Do you consider yourself white British?
No.
Okay, what would you consider yourself?
I'm a black woman.
Okay, not a problem. Have you any special dietary needs?
Yeah, steak and chips.
I'll write it down, but no promises. You still allergic to tomatoes?
No. I'm allergic to coppers.
Okay, we're going to take you down to your cell, all right?
I think most people want to use antibiotics. So there is a warning marker. She likes to put her fingers into her anus and smear it round everywhere, including on the buzzer, which is she's doing now. So there we go. That's lovely, isn't it? I'm not sure whether or not I can eat this pizza. You still keen?
The appetite's dwindling.
Yeah.
I got pissed on once.
Did you?
Yeah. It
Oh.
was a very, a not very nice lady.
A lady?
A lady. She was absolutely drunk as a skunk and she stood up in the back of the van, started stamping her feet and said, I need a wee, I need a wee. I did let slip a little bit and I said, you're not 5, you can hold it. She ended up dropping to her bottom and then she landed on my boot, had a little wee. Pissed on my foot.
Oh, God.
Luckily, I had my waterproof boots on. Like the drunk Friday night version of SeaWorld, where you sort of like, you're in the splash zone.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello. Is he all right?
He was like, stop, I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, we don't want to be super dark.
Bless you.
He's had a bit
She's
of
actually
much drink.
I was going to suggest an evidence bag.
Oh, if we can provide these people with an evidence bag, that'd be great.
Jack, he's got a police-issued sick bag.
Beautiful.
Bye.
Have a good time. We really do just look after everyone, don't we?
Well, you know.
Post-midnight, there's definitely a bit of a change and things get a bit more rowdy. The later it gets and the more people have had to drink, the trickier I think it gets. It's almost like that sort of werewolf moment, you know, that is that full moon comes out and bang, they've got, like, you know, claws and fur and they're sort of snarling at you.
Go ahead.
Been a call overnight, Dave. Males getting quite aggressive. Is the West Street van available today?
Let's also go to Charlie Romeo 120. Are you able to specify with 4 people fighting?
Yeah.
It's Molly Malone.
I couldn't think of a better unit to go.
Fight, supposedly.
Go, go, go!
Release the wombles.
Oops. Shit, sorry, mate.
Hello, mate. Stop. The reason that we've been called here is because there's been some sort of issue. Because of that, we think
it's antisocial behaviour.
We've had a good night, clearly. You can see you've had a few bevs. I think it's time to go home, yeah? 35s all round. Everyone's going home. Let's get done.
What am I being done for?
You have to give me your details because you're acting in an antisocial manner.
If you refuse to give me your details, then you'll get nicked.
Oh, mate, you're not fucking...
You don't need to be so irate. I'm not darling, I'll bring it down.
You've been issued a Section 35. That means it's a direction to leave an area. That means you need to go.
Don't touch me, mate. Don't touch me. All right, don't touch me.
Some people will just push and push and push and push.
At the moment, you're going to disagree, but it's time to go home.
They just want to wind up police officers.
Go on, that's it. It's over now. It's over. That's it. You've got.
They seem to just think that going at us and trying to push our buttons and trying to get that rise out of us is a badge of honour.
This is it. This is it. End of. I've told you really
clearly, and if you
don't, I
will arrest you.
Pinch me,
unless you want to lose. I don't want to do.
Pinch me.
I'm going to be...
Arrest me, do what you want.
I've been
really
clear with
you, mate.
End of the night, end of the discussion, I gave you that in good...
I find it really tricky when it gets to that point because you just have to try and maintain that level of control over it.
Can you go get the others out of the van? Because in a second, we are going to nick them both. Juliet Charlie 102. 102, I'm going to be very unpopular. However, we've got 2 people we've issued a Section 35 to who are refusing to leave. Is there a prison van who might be able to come and assist with the transport for one of them?
All right, time to leave. Good, thank you very much. If you don't, it's breach of Section 35, all right?
That's it, piss off.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
This way! Get on.
Getting the pepper spray out, it is a last resort, but it's really effective for some people.
Cuffs, I've got cuffs, one on.
It's a way of limiting people's ability to fight us, so we're keeping everybody else safe.
Okay, wait there, nearly on.
It's non-permanent, but it's really uncomfortable and it is bloody painful.
But we need to get it a bit tighter. There we go.
You fucking bastards, man.
Let's stand you up.
Let's stand you up onto your feet. All right, lift your legs up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up we go. Good man.
If you ask me at those times when I'm late off and I'm tired and I'm sweaty and my hands are stinging because they're covered in pepper spray, if you ask me at that point then, do you still love the job? I'll probably turn around and say, no, this is rubbish.
Lads, time to go away. Time to go away. Otherwise you'll get yourself nicked. Go away. Go away. Obstructing a police officer in his... Just get going, mate. It's time. I am at the very last bit of my tether, mate. Go away.
But I think it's your colleagues and having that sense of belonging, that brings you back. And being able to have that shared mentality with that group of people is a really, really big draw for me.
Oh, God. Such a waste of time.
Police emergency, how can I help? Yeah, hi, I work on the response unit for Resolve. We're currently here with a female that has been potentially spiked. Their concern was when they went to speak to her and to speak to the male, that then she then put her head down on the chair and was got like passed out, and the guy just left like really quickly.
Go ahead.
Hi, 124, a report of a possible drink spiking. Female is still there. The male has made off. So the amount of alcohol she's had, paramedic doesn't think she would act as she is. She's quite babbling and incoherent. She's a bit concerned that she's out in that state.
She's only allegedly had that 1.5 pints of Red Stripe.
Okay.
And collapsed on the stool.
That's bizarre.
If that is all that she's drunk, then
Something's wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. Where's the ambulance? I mean, there's no lights on this. There must be inside.
Yeah.
I would say. Wouldn't you?
When we got here, she was unconscious on the floor. She's was initially unresponsive.
Okay.
But then slowly came to a place where she was happy to walk around. She was talking incoherently. The staff were concerned about a spiking.
Okay.
At the moment, she's been reluctant to engage with us.
Female by herself, you know, I am worried because what has happened that has led her to this state? Said he lives alone.
You usually live on your own? Have you got all keys and stuff?
Yeah, but we can't. You're so unsteady off. You're so vulnerable out here on your own, and because you're not telling. Don't do that. Stop. And because you're not telling us what you've taken, we can't let you just go. Have you taken something that you shouldn't have taken, and it's affecting you this way, or is it just alcohol? I wasn't too sure why she asked us to call you, but she wanted us to, so we just thought we'd let you know. Can I just ask, has she done this before, or has a drink affected her? Like, okay, that makes sense. Oh, can someone help? Sorry, she's just collapsed on me. 1 second. You say she drinks to hurt herself. Do you know if she takes any drugs or anything? No.
Want to know?
Yep, comms, this is not a spiking. We're definitely seeing a rise in younger people abusing alcohol. Alcohol is so readily available, you know, it's socially accepted, isn't it? It's a slippery slope. You have one big night of it and think, oh, okay, that's blocked out that incident. I'll carry on. Is mental health something she struggles with generally? What is it, depression? Oh, okay, so things are in place, but you're just not sure what. Oh, okay. We have got a friend here. She's literally just arrived. And bye now, bye. Yeah, she's in an absolute state, yeah. The only place to take her is the hospital.
Ready, set, lift.
You okay? Have a friendly face, be better.
I do feel like we're dealing with a lot more people in crisis point. Breaks my heart a bit, really. It's a tricky one when dealing with mental health because there's not that instant fix for someone. Oh, that's really sad. I've suffered my own mental health struggles over the last probably about 5 years, maybe. I became quite depressed. I'm not ashamed to say that. I did reach out for help, and I can say that I got the help that I needed and that I wanted, and I came out the other side and I'm a better person for it. You know, it's important that we all get the right help, and it can be a long road. And I think it's just important that people are kind to themselves.
Ladies, lads, get out of the road, Frodo.
Absolutely shit-faced.
Between 3 and 4 a.m. is witching hour. That's when everything goes wrong, because they are the people that should have gone home at about
3 hours ago.
Yeah. We've all been there, though. Nothing gives me more joy than seeing someone really happy with a bag of chips at the end of the night, because I know exactly how that feels. There is nothing.
Or when someone is absolutely going to town on a kebab.
Oh, yeah.
Face in, just...
That one with the bag.
You know there have been many pints consumed.
Oh, yeah. That's the sort of thing, though, that you wake up in the morning and it's just a dreadful idea.
No, you wake up in the morning, it's in your hair.
No, you wake up in the morning and you eat the other half of it. That's when you know it's bad.
Rank.
Sussex Police, what is your emergency? A suspicious van has pulled outside the back of our flat, and there's a couple of people in there being really loud, and it looks like they're doing drugs. I can see, like, I presume, like, needles and stuff. They had, like, a spoon of, like, a lighter, and they were just, like, passing it around. I think there's 3 people, maybe.
They might just be playing that age-old game of pass the spoon.
Well, yeah. Have you ever played spoons?
Yeah, I fucking
The
love
card
that
game?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's
a
kind of a really
classic.
extreme version of that.
It gets very aggressive.
Yeah, I think some of my
I've
biggest...
got ABH injuries from spoons.
Some of my biggest fights have come from that.
It's quite unusual for people to congregate in a van to do, like, hard drugs. If they were like, oh, there's people in a van smoking weed, I'd still be concerned, but it would be a lot more normal.
That's more sort of normal. My spidey senses wouldn't tingle at that point.
No.
Go ahead.
You 100% get a bit of a spidey sense. I definitely think I am naturally inquisitive.
Ah.
I want to have a look behind the curtain. I want to find out that little secret they've got. And I think you've got to be if you do this job. I think that's what makes us a bit of a special breed.
There's people in it.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Do you mind jumping out for me for a second, please?
Please, sir.
Thank you very much. How many of you are there in there? Is there
just the 3? No, it's 3 of us. Yeah.
Have you ever been in trouble with the police at all?
No, not for 20-odd years.
The reason we've been called is basically someone from somewhere around here has called up and said that they're concerned that there are males inside injecting within that vehicle.
No.
So we're going to give you a search.
Hello, mate, you right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I went into hospital with a bad leg, sorry, and I caught gangrene and this other thing I can't pronounce. Something necrotitis. It's basically a flesh and bone eating virus.
I have heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
It's
Sorry to hear that,
I'm
mate.
wounded, you know.
For searching purposes, when you're touching him, double gloves.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the most important pieces of police equipment are the gloves that we get given. One pair of thin blue nitrile gloves.
Stay exactly as you are, mate. I do not want you to fall over, all right? That is my last thing that I want.
You end up, dealing with the most horrendous smells and sights. It is a gruesome job sometimes.
You sent them on my legs.
I'll be very, very... In fact, I'm not even...
Here.
I'll be honest, mate. Can you stand still? 'Cause I've got to search your back pocket.
You're laughing,
and you're wiggling your backside at me. I ask every single person I search, have you got anything on you shouldn't have?
Might have been a top of a weed pipe, but
okay.
I haven't been smoking it. So
No.
What's that?
Bit of tissue or something?
Oh, green tissue, yeah. Nicked it from the petrol garage as a snot rag.
Bit of green tissue, a bit of snot rag. Fair enough. Delightful.
Hopefully, that's not...
And they say my job is glamorous, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pat down your legs, all right? So just bear with me.
I absolutely hate feet, and it just seems that everybody hides stuff in their socks, and it's rank.
Yeah, just stand there for us. Okay. So at the moment, I've got potentially some drugs that I found in this sock. Cool. Right, I found a wrapper of something brown in your sock.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I'm no drugs expert, but I'm pretty certain that that is a controlled Class A substance.
I don't think any of us relish arresting people, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't satisfying catching people out. That's the bit that I think most of us, really get off on, really like.
I like the faux surprise that every time you find something on a drug search, they're like, oh, I didn't know that got there, and you're like...
Bloody hell, I thought I put it in the other sock.
I stopped and searched somebody once because somebody had called in and said, I've seen this male on West Street and I think he's got a knife on him, just sort of down one side of his trousers, and it turned out to be a packet of ginger nut biscuits.
Yeah, I'm keeping
I let him keep them because it's not legal.
I'm seizing these under the Jack is Hungry Act.
Sussex Police, how can I help?
My ex-wife was going to come and collect my daughter, who's sitting here waiting for her. She should have been here at least 40 minutes ago. She sent a set of odd texts, and I'm concerned for her well-being.
Are you worried she might have harmed herself?
I am. She's been acting quite erratically lately.
I think it's the fact that she was meant to pick up her little one.
Oh, here we are. There are court proceedings underway relating to divorce, and this could be an emotional trigger.
There we go. The fact that they've raised, he said that she sent a text message saying "I love you," raises more of an issue, because that must be something that's out of the norm.
Yeah. Obviously, if they're separating.
Yeah.
Well, they're ex-partners here.
Maybe she doesn't want a divorce.
Well, not everybody does, do they?
No.
A lot of people at their crisis point, when they've reached like the absolute limit that they can take, and then they get to a certain stage where they don't know who else to call. If we're worried enough about it, what they're saying, we don't want a person to harm themselves, we can help.
Hello, please.
Hello, please.
Hello, please. Oh, hello. Are you in here? Is it okay if we come in?
Hello. Hello.
It's all too much. Okay, what's too much? What's
We
going
often
on?
see a lot of relationship issues, lots of breakdowns in marriages, relationships between partners, the messy side of things.
This is so impossible.
I think it's difficult. I'm not necessarily an expert in any of it.
Charlie Romeo 101. Just a quick update. She's basically saying that she's struggling with the divorce and everything that's happening at the moment. And she's struggling, she can't cope. But we're just trying to speak with her further and see what we can sort out.
I think sometimes speaking with police can help. We have to be able to get people to open up and try and understand where they're coming from, and then offer them advice. And then, yeah, I guess sometimes it helps.
The referrals that we can put into place, we can get somebody to come with or to talk to you, but things will get better. Okay, keep that mind frame. I think get some sleep tonight.
She's sort of a lot calmer now. We managed to speak with her, got herself in a bit of a state and couldn't cope with everything that's going on. I explained that to her that, you know, obviously you were very worried. That's it. I mean, it's going to be a difficult process for the both of you, and I fully appreciate that it's not going to be easy. But yeah, I mean, just maybe a chat would be probably the best thing.
She's genuinely struggling.
Yeah, definitely. The whole process has just knocked her on her arse, isn't it? Happy that she was awake and fine, and
Yeah.
wasn't anything bad.
I genuinely thought we were going to walk into
So did I.
something other than that. Yeah. For hopefully she gets some support.
All the time I've been in, mental health has been a huge issue, and it's always been something we've gone to, and it's always been something that's a struggle because we can't leave the risk, and it's trying to assess and do the best that we can, but if really we're not the ones to be dealing with it, we shouldn't be dealing with it. I've been a police officer for 2 and a bit years now. It does change you completely. There are moments where you get to help someone or do something that makes a change somewhere, so yeah, it's worth it.
It's been so busy. We've been so busy. We've literally not stopped all night. I like the fact that I get to come to work and not just be mum. I want to be a good role model for my child. Everyone's in a very good mood, considering. There's a lot of morale here.
I am so incredibly proud to do this job. we get the opportunity to do some things that are going to be helping people in their lives. That's what gets me going.
Let's stand you up onto your feet. All right, lift your legs up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up we go. Good man.
Yeah, that's a bit rough.
Call the police, call the police!
Video these bitches for being a dumb cunt. Fuck off! Get the fuck off!
How drunk is this man here?
I'll see what's the matter.
Very impressive.
Intoxicated, aren't I? Is
that his blood?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of blood.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh, fucked.
Support information for the issues raised can be found online at channel4.com/support. And Night Coppers returns in a few weeks. Up next tonight, Danny Dyer tries to get to the bottom of toxic masculinity and what it means to be male in 21st century Britain. How to be a man.